There we go. What up? Okay, so it should be pretty good, I'm thinking, but let's go. Let's go double check. Oh, the water heater is on, that's fun. We should be good, I think so. Okay. Okay. Gotta send a little texty text out to my wife. And then we will get this party started for some leg day. Oh, this didn't upload. Open. Crop. Save. There we go. That should have worked. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Go here, later, sure, and we go here. We should be working? Yeah, cool. Are we good over here? Oop, don't want to go there. We want to go here. And here. All right, I think we are good. And we can go ahead and get warmed up. We'll turn the volume down there. And then we will go over here. And we can go ahead and start getting warmed up for our leg day. Cool. Cool. All right, it is time for some legs. All right. Here we go. All right. So, good morning. It is, as you can tell, title of the stream. We've got legs today, which usually means things like belt squats, RDLs, split squats, hamstring curls, leg extensions. So, going to be a pretty good day, I'm thinking. Not a bad workout. Just, you know, let's make sure the mic's in a good spot. There we go. Just gotta do a little bit of mobility work, and then we will kick this thing off. So I will move you guys over there. We can do, we'll get one of these going. There we go. This is a fun part, right? Where we, do a little bit of banded mobility work to work on these hips. Just a bit. Oy. So we'll do this for a couple, I don't know, about a minute on each leg. Do our ankles, and then we'll just start warming up on the belt squat for the day. But feeling pretty good. You know, got up about 5:15. It's just about 6:30. Ate some food, hydrated a little bit. Took a dump, you know, all that good stuff to kick off the day. So, should be a good one. And after yesterday's push day, my chest, is definitely sore for today. Delts are a little sore. Honestly, my lats are a little sore. Everything's just a wee bit sore, but that is all good. Trying to make gains, you know? Trying to recover. My wife made ribs in the pressure cooker, which normally, if we make ribs, I'll fire up the smoker, get the big green egg going, do some ribs that way, but she made some tasty ribs in the pressure cooker, and then what did we do? Turned them into little sliders. Looks so much better, big dog. Shy, good morning. Thank you. I feel like the camera quality is much improved compared to where it was before. Hey, you're the one that made the ribs, so I appreciate you. Big dog. But yeah, what an improvement, huh? So, hey, shout out to Just Shy over on Twitch. Oy. But this is, this is day 2 of the real live streaming experience with the upgraded camera. In the background, you can see the stream house that we've got set up over there, our little corner of the MeatHaus to host the stream. And I think we got the video dialed pretty good. We're working on getting the audio dialed in here pretty good. And then, Oh, Atlas, good morning. Dude, you weren't number 1 today. I mean, you got beat out by Shy, but she kind of has home field advantage, so not gonna hold that against you. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm pretty sore, not gonna lie, from yesterday. But overall, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, it's Thursday. It's been a good week. I'm excited to train today. So, you know, I slept all right, all things considered. Like I said, feels like I slept all right. My Whoop app is saying I slept good, so I should be feeling good. So, not too bad, man. How are you on this fine Thursday? How's your morning and how's your day going? Okay. All right. But yeah, dude, enough about me. Let's talk about you. How are you doing? And we will fly the camera over into this corner. And we'll set this up. And we'll go kind of like that. There we go. That'll be our little framed up shot for right now. Bit tired, but you're good too. Nice. What, forgive me for misremembering. Are you like East Coast? Are you Central Time? I know there's another chatter who joins pretty early also, and they're over in, they're on the West Coast in the US. So I know that that's not you, but please remind me what time zone you're in. Oh. And also, we don't have our normal drink cup today because I couldn't find it, so we're using this one. Little shaker cup, making an appearance. And we'll do a quick wardrobe change for our to get our leg day going. All right. I've returned from off screen. And let's pull up our spreadsheet so we can track our progress. And we got a long way to scroll. Here we go. 3 sets, 8 to 10. And so what do we got? We want to do 185, 185, 185, 85, 45. 185. Sorry, I'm just writing down our weights for each exercise for today. All right. But I'm going to, oh, dude, do not even worry about it. That is all good. Totally fair. I totally respect that. Will not ask again. But nonetheless, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good Thursday, you know? Do you have any big plans for the weekend? What do we got lined up? Thank you for understanding. Yeah, dude, of course. No worries. No worries at all. I'm not going to, I mean, what kind of, dude, what kind of person would I be if I was beating you up over wanting to remain confidential on the internet, you know? Ugh. So we're just slipping into our knee sleeves, which I really need to throw into the laundry because they're getting a little stinky. Even though I do let them air dry and, you know, they're not like stuffed into a gym bag. But over time, boy, do these get smelly. Ugh. But hopefully as things cool down, I mean, maybe I won't get as sweaty out here, so then these knee sleeves won't get as disgustingly stinky. But we shall see. It's still like pushing 95 out here during the days, so it has been pretty hot. even right now, like it feels pretty warm. I think we're almost 80 degrees. Oy. All right, so we've slipped into something more comfortable. You just don't want to be harassed by personalized ads. Dude, I totally get it. Isn't Brave browser kind of a Chromium product that is like an ad? I mean, I know there's like a crypto component to it as well, I think. But I think Brave browser's like an ad-free browser, if I'm not mistaken. Really need to rest and chill. Nice, man. I'm gonna have to talk to you about this. I don't recall, so forgive me if I'm being redundant here. But I scooped up Borderlands 4. I was gonna get it on PC, but all the PC reports are not great, and actually I own Borderlands. I own the entire Borderlands franchise on console and on PC, actually, which is kind of funny to think about. But I picked up 4 on console over the last couple days, and man, what a fun experience. I'm really digging it. So my weekend will probably consist of family and kid time, and playing some Borderlands 4 in the evenings, probably working on our stream a bit. Goal is to get background music and stuff set up by next week. So, oy. There we go. All right. We're just gonna keep this train going. So I really need to relax. Yeah. Dude, don't work too hard, man. Don't work too hard. Always got to find some Atlas time, you know? Some time for you to just relax. And we'll move just a wee bit. We can adjust just a smidge. I need to do some cable management in here as well, because I've got cords running all over the place. And yeah, that'll be good. We'll line things up like that. Okay. Planning on doing nothing? Dude, that's like, I mean, kind of the best weekends, you know? Nothing planned, no obligations. Do not hate that one bit. Those are some of the best weekends for sure. All right, so we just threw on another 35 on top of our 2 45s. So 125 as we keep on warming up to our working weight on the day. Which should be 185. Nice and easy. Not bad at all. Oh. Okay. And we'll throw on, oh, dude, my head's getting hot. We might go no hat, actually. Sorry, I know that noise is quite loud, so apologies there. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see, how are we doing over here? Not bad. Cool. Yeah, I'm thinking we go no hat. As I am. Whew. Let's just make sure our stream quality is not looking too bad. Whoops. Gotta send a little message to my wife, make sure she's doing good. I heard the water heater kick on, so. I know she's up. Boom. All right, so that's all set. We should be good to go there. And there we go. Alrighty. All that background stuff is all done. All done. Cool. Q. We will go here. Here. Go over yonder. Ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. Alrighty. Here we go. So basically our last warm-up set, we have 160, almost said on the bar. We have 160 on the squat max. So, huge fan of the squat max, right? Loading at the hips, no axial loading, no compression of the spine. I do need to be cognizant of my technique. I notice as I'm doing these, I oftentimes will like shoot my hips up when things get heavy, as opposed to trying to keep all the tension in my quads. So a large focus of mine on this movement, just like how yesterday we were talking about bench and bench technique that I'm working on. For these, ankle mobility, some hip mobility, and then maintaining tension in the quads is a big area of focus of mine as I'm performing these lifts. I know this is like the loudest exercise known to man, and everything's clanging and banging. So I apologize to your ears if you have headphones in. So. Oh, you think I have a really nice beard? Oh, thank you. You know what's funny is I was talking to, it's very nice of you. I was talking to my wife yesterday and I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna shave my beard this weekend. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. I mean, maybe because of you, maybe I won't shave it. How often do I trim my beard? So I try and keep my, here, I'll show you in a sec. Let me just put this 25 on. So the beard maintenance portion of today's stream. So I try and keep, you know, cheekbones trimmed up. I try and keep my neck trimmed up so I'm not, you know, some neck beard guy. And then when I brush it down in the mornings, sometimes like down here, you get little scraggly guys that you got to deal with. And so I'll just, you know, take the trimmer and clean stuff up. And yeah, I mean, probably like every 3 days, just because I'm on Zoom calls all day with like internally and then with customers and partners and stuff. And so I always try and look professional, even though everything's virtual. So, but every 2 to 3 days I do a pretty basic little cleanup on the beard. And then so when my wife and I first started dating, so this is back in like 2017, 2018, this is some MeatHaus lore. I mean, my beard was like to here. Like I looked like an Amish guy, like full, huge beard. And on Instagram and stuff, on my page and definitely on my wife's page, dude, I had a humongous beard. And every once in a while, my wife's, oh shit. Every once in a while, my wife will bring up, oh, you know, I loved you with your big beard. Are you gonna bring your big beard back? And I'm always like, probably not. Because it's, dude, it's a lot of work, like you were saying. Requires a lot of attention. And yeah, dude, it's just a lot of maintenance. And if you don't like keep it, okay, when you have a huge beard, there's a fine line between being like a guy with a nice, like well manicured big beard and just looking like crap. Like if you do nothing. So yeah, the beard was short-lived, or not short-lived because it took a very long time to grow it that long. And then to answer your other question, would I try short hair? Before I started doing this whole streaming thing, I had shorter hair, like much shorter, like very much like a guy who works in tech with a, you know, hard part kind of comb over looking deal. And then when our kid was born, I was like, I don't really need to get a haircut. You know, I'm not going to work for a few months. So I just didn't cut my hair, and I still haven't. But I'm sure at some point my corporate hairdo will come back. But today is not that day. Today we need to hit hopefully a set of about, hopefully 10 reps on these with 185. So here we go. Come on. Come on, 2 more. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay. Oh. So, 1 set. Oh. Definitely, think we're at a good working weight. That last rep, bit of a grind. We will see how sets 2 and 3 go. But I think increasing a little bit from last time was a good move. And we can go. Right about there, and then I think we can do, frame it up a little bit like that. That should be good. Okay. Whew. We'll move the, we'll keep this right about here. Man. And so what, we did 185 for 10. Let's get it in the spreadsheet. Because we are tracking progress over time, trying to make some gains. Okay. Whew. But folks in chat, thanks for being here. I appreciate you all. This is, like I said, day 2, new streaming setup. We're testing things out, trying to improve our quality and experience on each stream. Gets a little bit better visually, you know, audio wise, all that stuff. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you all for our little lifting streams out here in the MeatHaus. Alrighty. Let's get our next set going. Got our little old belt squat. And I actually think I'm gonna maybe back this up just a bit. There we go. Doesn't that look more impressive with this big old stack of weights on there? I can tell you it definitely looks more impressive than it is. It's only like 185 pounds. But I guess if you were back squatting 185, that'd be 185 for 10, you know? Any squat movement for 10 reps is pretty good, you know? Obviously, it's less fatiguing than having the bar on my back, having the weight around my hips, but still, set of 10, it's not nothing. You know, I'm not laying down like on a leg press or something. Anyways, here we go. come on. Oh, come on. Okay, come on. Okay. Whew. Sorry about that. I'm sure that got quite loud. I wish these poles were a little bit further in front of me and were a little sturdier than being so loosey-goosey. But, oh, I think I'm gonna put 9. We hit that last rep, but I'm gonna say we did 9, because that felt pretty ugly, to be honest. But that's all good. Whew. All right. Oh, love how my neighbor's always driving by doing a little honk when he sees the garage is open. So that's fun. Oop. We can close that. Alrighty. Was that the trash man? Trash man, trash man. Give me your trash. Alrighty. Oh. We're getting quite toasty, but that is okay. For our last set, we will go head on. Oop. Cord got stuck. Okay. One piece. The goat. We will go right here. And I will quickly get this out of the way. Dude, what is that noise? It's like a jackhammer noise. Do you guys hear that? Sorry about that awful, awful noise. I don't know what that is. But hey, you know what that is? That's that home gym, you know? Some stuff you just can't control. Like the temperature, the crazy loudness we got going on. It kind of is what it is. And that's all good. I just wish that guy wasn't so loud. Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba. Bow. Alrighty, last set. Here we go. Here we go, Bulldogs. Dude, so loud. I almost want to open up the door and tell these people to get out of here. Scram. But I will not be doing that. Instead, we will be making some leg gains. Here we go. All right. Come on. Come on. Oh, last one, come on. Oh. Oh. Man. Oh. Okay, so 3 sets, 185 on belt squats. We will take it. We went 10, 9, 9. So, progress over last week, more weight, doing our best. Oh, Pan, good morning. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Oh, almost Friday. It's Friday Eve. And what do we say, 9? Okay. Oh, these are gonna suck. I am quite sweaty and I'm quite out of breath. But let's move this guy and we will set up for our next exercise. Good old, not really good, kind of crap to be honest, but a staple of this channel nonetheless. We will drop the camera down just a bit while we wheel on over the bench. You already know. Get our hat and stuff out of the way. We'll get this going. Oh. And we'll put this like right about here. Should be good, I think. Get that out of the way. Okay. We can put this slightly off screen. All right. So, trying not to give you guys just like straight up crotch camera. So we'll go maybe a little side saddle with my seating here, but it is time for just the hardest. We have to do 2 sets, 8 to 10 split squats. I'll have a 45-pound dumbbell in each hand. I will start on my right leg, which is weaker than my left leg. So for unilateral movements, I start with the weaker side, right, to set the pace and the tone and blah, blah, blah for our set and rep scheme, basically. So we'll start with our right leg, then we'll do our left leg. Again, 2 sets, 8 to 10. These suck, they're super hard. I get super out of breath. But because they're so difficult is why we should do them. So I will get these dumbbells set up and we will start getting after it. Alrighty. Move that guy. And what I say, 45s is what we're working with. So 20, 30, 40, 45. $20, 30, 40, and 45. Over here with our Iron Master Quick Lock adjustable dumbbells that probably should be called the not so quick lock. We got jokes. Even though they're not that bad. I just if I had the space and I felt like spending, $2,000 on dumbbells, I would just get a rack. 20, 30, 40, 45. But we have neither the space nor does it make sense to spend that amount of money for adjustable dumbbells. So we will not be doing that. And we'll just rock. We will just rock with the quick lock. Okay. That's all I got for you. Whoa, slight dip. I dip, you dip, we dip. Okay. Nice one, dude. Thank you. We like to have fun here. Alrighty. And I will just back this up a little bit. And then we can maybe tilt it just a bit as well. And go kind of like that, probably. Does that look all right? We'll see. Hopefully it's framed up. But if not, that's showbiz, baby. It is what it is. But all right, we've got our 45s. Oy. We've got 2 sets, like I said, 8 to 10. Whew. I feel like I'm in the dark right now. This is kind of fun. I'm like in a dungeon. But aesthetics. Okay. Again, we're gonna start with my right leg, my weaker leg, my strong leg. And then, yeah, we're just gonna try and get through these because they suck. So, I love all those videos that are like, you're doing split squats wrong. And my version of that video is you set it for split squats and then you just start doing hammer curls instead. All right. Dude, it sounds like somebody's getting like their landscaping redone or something. Okay. Come on. Woo. Oh. Okay. I'm thinking 8's about as good as it's gonna go. Thanks. Oh. 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 Dude, I am so out of breath. Holy cow. Oh, man. Okay. So, kind of like we thought, yeah, dude, split squats suck. Is the long and short of it. These are brutal. But we have one more set of these. Oy, oy, oy. And let's log in our spreadsheet. 8 reps. Dude, it is gonna be a grind getting 8 reps on our next set here, but that is okay. I think I'm actually going to rotate the bench. Yeah, we'll do that so we can see profile view how we're looking. So we'll go kind of like this. And also, folks here in chat, thank you. Thank you for being here. We're the MeatHaus. We have a new logo. So if you're used to the old MeatHaus logo, there's been a slight revamp. Also, might have noticed camera quality has improved. So we're trying to make this a better, more enjoyable viewing experience. So we're still gonna be live pretty much Monday through Friday, about 6:15 in the morning, training, talking bodybuilding, talking powerlifting, memeing, movies, shows, all that stuff, just having a good time while also putting some work in. So if that's what you're into, please consider subscribing on YouTube, following on Twitch, all that fun stuff. So, Pan, what's good, man? Happy Thursday. How are you doing? We gotta move this just a smidge. Yeah, that'll be all right. Sorry, you're about to watch me just crumble over and nearly pass out doing these split squats. So, and then you almost saw me trip and eat shit. And we'll move this guy over here. You lost your gym membership card. I mean, is that a big deal? I mean, from your message, it obviously seems like it's a big deal, but like, don't they just like have your information saved or something when you signed up? Or like, do you need a key fob to sign in and open the door? Like, don't they have an app nowadays? Like, most of the gyms I would go to would have like a mobile app or something, and they would sign your mobile app. All right. Last set, split squats. Like I said, we hit 8 on the first set. It's gonna be a grind hitting 8 on the second set. We have a 45 dumbbell in each hand. So, not nothing, you know? I know there's men and women who do this with like 80-pound dumbbells, and hey, good for them. But for us, this is quite a bit. Also, it's like a pseudo farmer's carry, holding it for this long. So, 1. Okay. Whew. Where's our bench? There it is. One more, come on. Okay. Well, we got the Bambi legs Leg curls, we gotta do 3 sets, not 2 sets. Okay. All right. So now that that absolute beating is done, we will set up for our last couple movements. Sticking with the Ironmaster Super Bench Pro. Sorry you had to call. Dude, don't even worry about it. No worries at all, man. You gotta take care of business. But yeah, I'm surprised your gym needs like a membership card. I would think that they would have some sort of like a mobile app, you know, or like at least have your information saved. Like, since you lost it, you have to buy a new one. All right. So we got that clipped on. What was it, 85 and 95? 85 and 95, okay. Maybe they can give you a new one. Yeah, I'm sure they can. Hopefully they don't charge you. That'd be annoying. But like, when I would go to the gym, at one place they had a fingerprint scanner, and that was just like a big commercial gym, like a 24-hour fitness. You would just fingerprint scan, and then I went to a bougie, like a very high-end gym, and they gave me a key card, which is more like a small little credit card type thing. But they also had a mobile app that your card was saved to. And so they would just scan the mobile app. So you didn't really need anything physical. There we go. Maybe they give me a new one. 100% sure it was in your wallet. Well, dude, I'm sorry that happened. That's super annoying. And I hope you can find it. Oh, but how's your Thursday? How are things? What's new? Ooh, what's up? There we go. Alrighty, so we have 2 sets of 12, 95 pounds on our leg extension attachment here. Full disclosure. Dude, my legs are just fried. We did a little bit more weight on belt squats. Our dumbbells went up 5 pounds, but because I'm holding 2 of them, it's a 10-pound jump. And that was brutal, getting sets of 8 on those. And then here, like I said, we're rocking 95 pounds for 2 sets on leg extensions. And man, I'm looking forward to eating some food after this. Okay. Whew. You were awake the whole night and played Midnight Club? Damn, dude. I remember Midnight Club Dub Edition when I was younger. What a game. Sorry, I know you hear all the beeping. It's because it's trash day. I know that's annoying. Sorry. But yeah, dude, Midnight Club. Wow. Need for Speed also, Burnout, all those driving games. Man, what a time. As they say, those were the days, you know? Oh. Dude, so loud. So loud. My gosh. But yeah. Now there's, I never got too into like Gran Turismo or, what's the other one? Gran Turismo, Forza Motorsport is another pretty popular one. Never got too into. Candidly, I'm not like the biggest car guy. Like I like cars, but I'm not like, spend a bunch of money tuning my car or anything. Oh, Sia, what's good, man? How are you? How was work, dude? How you doing? Sorry for all the ambient noise. I think my neighbor's getting like landscaping done and then it's trash day. So there's just like a shitload of noise happening. So, sorry about that. But we're just rounding out our leg day and trying not to die. So. Oh. Oh, jeez. Whoa. Leg day? Leg day! Yeah, leg day. Oh. All right. So 70, 80, and actually, do we want to do 85? I gotta check. $95 for 12. What did we do last time? Dude, so noisy outside. What is going on? Leg day. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. So I think, was I right? Yeah. We do want 85. Okay. I'm going back to 885, 505. If it's a 7-hour flight to that's a shout out Arctic Monkeys for the Arctic Monkeys fans in the world. Great band. Alrighty. Let's throw this 5 on and we'll get our last exercise started. Do you already know the Titty Tuesday? No, what's the Titty Tuesday? Oh, Sia, you're an Arctic Monkeys enjoyer? I mean, AM's great, obviously. Like that just like took the world by storm when AM came out. Oh, chest day's on Tuesday? Yeah, I mean, I don't have a dedicated, I gotta move this mic real quick. I don't have a dedicated chest day, really. I mean, if anything, I guess my chest days are Thursday and Monday. Ugh. Just with how my training's set up normally. This week is obviously kind of weird, but anyways, I'm gonna do this set real quick. Okay. Oh. Oh, you have AM on vinyl? That's cool. Oh, that's right. See, I forgot you collect records. That's really cool, man. Yeah, when I was in college and AM came out, I wrote my senior thesis to just live concerts of Arctic Monkeys, basically. I would just Google them on YouTube and would try and watch all their live concerts. And I'm a big fan. I like their stuff. I'm gonna put you guys over here real quick. Sorry, I adjusted a light to see if it'll make things. Oh, okay, I'm back. Sorry, I adjusted a light. Oh, and I was staring right at it, and now I just like burned into my vision as just like a white square, which I do not recommend doing. So 10 out of 10, not cool, but I moved the light to try and get more kind of shining this way. It was looking a little dark. I think this might look a bit better lighting wise, but I don't know. We'll see when I go back and watch the footage. Can't enjoy your stream when I know I lost something. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry that happened. I know what that's like when you just have this thing kind of in the back of your head just waiting for some sort of resolution. Oh. It's like when you have a big meeting for the day and you basically spend your whole day preparing for that meeting, and then you spend the rest of the day like decompressing from that meeting, like an interview or something, and it just takes over your whole day. So I know that feeling for sure. Oh, dude. Hey, Pan, all good, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. And dude, happy Thursday. Hope you have a good evening. Oh. Okay, so we're doing 85 for 10, 85 for 10, 85 4. I'm assuming we'll get 10. So we've got one more set, and then I'm thinking we're gonna end up calling it, to be honest. Oh, shit. But dude, Sia, how are you, man? How was work? Okay. Got so many cords. Also, how's the video? How's the audio? How we looking today? Work sucks. Yeah, dude. Dude, work is the worst. That's why we gotta blow up and be, excuse me. That's why we gotta blow up and be huge Twitch and YouTubers. Excuse me. That's our way out the mines, you know? This is it. One lifting stream at a time is our way to make it out. At least that's the hope. But yeah, dude, work is brutal, and I've only been back for a week. Video's fine, audio's fine, I'm fine. Hey, dude, you know how to make a guy blush. That is for sure. I wanna know if it's been open, and if so, what time it shuts. Now I've got a Arctic monkey stuck in my head. Oh. Feel the same as I do. Good God Almighty, I found the card. Nice, dude. Where was it? Was it in your wallet? All right, we've got one final set. I'm trying. Feel the same as I do. All right, I gotta stop singing Arctic Monkeys. In the work pants, dude, classic. That's a classic. Oh, I can't find the thing that I lost. Gotta go. Ugh. Gotta go check those work pants. All right. It's our last set of leg extensions. Gotta make some gains here. Or not leg extensions, hamstring curls. Let's see what we can get. Going for 10. Ugh. Ugh. Man. Oh, well, look who it is. Bowser's Big Bean Burrito. Oh, my wife. She's sending the bat signal. She might be. Oh, dude, Bowser, what a great emote. That's wonderful. That's good. That's real good. Okay, so what we did 10 for all of them? Okay. Whew, so we are... Dude, to celebrate a new round of Midnight Club. I have 30 seconds. You just help me with filling myself holding the box. Hair and makeup is done. I would do it, but I don't know where the tripod is. Oh, it's out here. Okay. I gotta drop off the OG tripod that we no longer use to my wife. Yeah, do you want to know when I want to be yours? I like snap out of it. Oh, there you go. Do you still need my help?
If you're done, yes. If not, I will be right here.
Okay. No, you're good. Sorry. The lady of the house made a surprise appearance. She needed the tripod. Yeah, do I want to know? Great song, great guitar riff. Snap Out of It is a good one. Knee Socks is a good one. That whole album's good, I think, personally. I'm a big fan. And dude, Midnight Club. What console do you play, or what do you play on PC? Pan? Like, what's the most recent Midnight Club game? Latest release, Midnight Club LA Complete Edition, was 2019. And it went on PS2 through PS3 are the consoles. I assume it's on PC. PlayStation, Xbox, Microsoft. Yeah, it's on Windows, so it's on PC. Oh, dude, you're playing on PS2? That's sick. That's sick. I've been trying to collect consoles recently. So I still have, my OG N64 from when I was a kid. Oh, I have the original Xbox. I have an Xbox 360 still. And you played Midnight Club 3. Nice, man. Yeah, I have the original Xbox. I still have my 360. PS5, PS4, PSP, I still have. Ugh. I still have my Game Boy Color, my DS. What else? On Facebook Marketplace, I was going through playing all the Metal Gear Solid games again, and Metal Gear Solid 4 is only on PS3. So I found a guy on Facebook Marketplace selling a PS3 with MGS4 and a bunch of other games, and picked that up. So, you got an ad? Well, you've never seen an N64? Dude, maybe we'll do I don't even know how I would do this, but we could do like a GoldenEye N64 playthrough. That'd be fun. But I would need for sure an adapter to get it to work on my TV because I don't have a CRT. Yeah, dude, we could play Killer Instinct. We could play some Jet Force Gemini. Yeah, dude, I have the OG Xbox as well. I think that's like the first Rainbow Six game I played was on, the first Rainbow Six game I think I played on the OG Xbox. And, what else? I think Metal Gear Solid Substance, which is like a slight change on Metal Gear Solid 2 I played on the OG Xbox, and I had no idea what was happening. Just like, no clue. The story for a 10-year-old just went right over my head.
was like, yeah, solid snake's cool. We're stuck on this tanker. Oh, dude, sorry your others got stolen. That's shitty. I want to find a PS2 for sure. And then I also need like a PS1 if I could find one, but I feel like that would be pretty difficult to find. Ugh. But all right, guys, I think we're gonna call it for today. Got to get ready for work, which is annoying to say, but that is showbiz. Got to get back to it. And yeah, appreciate you guys being here. Hope I was telling Young Strong Atlas earlier in the stream, my goal for the weekend is boo work. Yeah, dude, I know. Work is the worst. Dude, Pan, thanks, brother. Love you too. Appreciate that. Yeah, work is the worst, but working on getting some, a little background music going. We'll get chat up on the screen, get that going. So we've got some stuff we're working through to improve the quality and viewer experience for you guys. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. If you want to follow the stream, that'd be sick on Twitch. If you want to subscribe on YouTube, please consider subscribing. We should have a new YouTube video going up today about 10 a.m. It's actually this workout that we did, but filmed last week. I actually think I'm wearing this in the footage, which is kind of trippy. So that'll be going up here in a couple hours. So if you want to watch that, that'd be sweet. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. But with that, y'all have been great. We've been the MeatHaus. With this new setup, you guys can actually watch me in the stream. So oh, see ya, my brother. Thank you. Dude, look at this sweat stain, like right by kind of where, if it was like off center, it'd be like right on my nipple. Anyways.